personas gritando luz verde para invadir Arizona. No necesito diploma, lo que aprendí lo viví en mis neuronas. Las experiencias son mis talleres. La vida es estudio desde que se nace, hace que se muerte, hace cruzar el norte, buscando buena vida, componente vacío de materia consumida. Sobresale el culo de Ronald McDonald y tomar Coca-Cola. Todos somos ilegales. Todos somos ilegales and defiant ones. Our time has come. Todos somos ilegales, fighting for a new way and a new day. Todos somos ilegales. We are all illegals. We are all illegals. Todos somos ilegales, fighting for a new way and a new day. Todos somos ilegales, the defiant ones, the defiant ones. You guys all right out there? Hey, welcome to the handmaidens right here. Powerful illustration of what this regime and Christian fascist theocracy wants to do to women, wants to do to our LGBTQ friends and ally, right? This song right here, next up we have Sansara Taylor, hero and leader in Refuse Fascism. We're gonna do this song. They're sending military into these cities. They're invading Chicago, Los Angeles, Portland, New York City. And this song right here is a dedication to all those soldiers, all those agents who refuse to go along. pointlessness. Refuse fascism. Love to everyone out here today.
Very much. Sorry. I'm following her. Can't take me anywhere. I know.
All right, make some noise for Outer National. Make some noise for the Handmaids Army DC. Make some noise for Flair. Make some noise for yourselves for being here. We're launching today, and we're going to go forward until this regime is removed from power. And to get into that plan, I want y'all to give a warm welcome to Sansara Taylor. Sansara is a co-initiator of RefuseFascism.org, which initiated this call for today, and she's the host of the RNL Revolution Nothing Less show. Give it up for Sansara! All right, how y'all feeling out there today? You look beautiful. Do you feel strong? Sisters and brothers, beautiful people, we are gathered here at the nation's capital from all across the country on the one-year anniversary of Trump's election, 10 months into his rampage. We are here to take a sacred vow. Trump must go. Trump must go now. Let me hear you say it. Trump must go. Trump must go now. Today we are gathered to launch a historic movement, a nonviolent struggle that grows from thousands to millions and comes back again and again right here in the Capitol, not slowing down, not relenting until Trump is removed from power. This is the only hope that humanity has. This is our only chance to stop Trump's lawless, fascist juggernaut. Right now as we gather, families are going hungry. Food lines are stretching into despair. A federal judge told Trump to release the SNAP benefits, and you know what Trump did? He tweeted out that he was willing to defy the courts and let people go hungry. In front of our eyes, this fascist tyrant is bragging to the world that he is trampling the lives of millions and the very rule of law itself. 10 years ago, same-sex couples gathered on courthouse steps across the country to finally express their right to marry the ones they love, to raise children together, to be able to visit their loved ones in hospital, to be seen by society as fully human. Do you know that this Friday, the Supreme Court, stacked with Trump's fascist judges, is going to consider whether to reopen that case, to violently slam LGBTQ people backwards, just like they did to women when they took away the right to abortion? Before our eyes, the social and legal fabric of this country is being ripped right open. And then there's the kidnappings. A year ago, if I said that word, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about, but now everybody knows. Brown-skinned people go
going about their lives hunted, beaten, torn from cars, their face ground into the pavement, their ribs cracked and broken, their children left screaming. People disappeared into concentration camps, deported to countries they don't know, to face danger and even death. And yet across this country, people rise against it. People from all walks of life, people from mixed families, professionals and neighbors, people out of restaurants, people are rising to say no and defend their neighbors. Even mayors and governors and police chiefs are out there condemning ICE. Right now, across this country before our eyes, the population and sections of the state itself are locked in deepening conflict. At every level of society, in every institution, from those that rule over us to right within our very families, this country is being split wide open. This country has not been this divided since right before the Civil War. And in a very real sense, the divides today are the same as they were then. The revolutionary leader that I follow, the architect of the new communism, Bob Avakian, has been warning of the rise of fascism in this country for decades. If only people had listened. But the point is we should listen now, and he has made the profound point that there is a direct line from the slave-holding Confederacy to the genocidal racism and fascism of the Trump regime today. And just like at that time, the divisions in this society cannot be papered over. Either the fascists will win out, lock in their future, violently crush all opposition, or they will be defeated. And this means driving them from power, non-violently, but with relentless determination. We must not let them have the future. It is so beautiful and so righteous that you are out here today, but now we have to take these thousands and we need to rapidly become millions. We need to grow. We need to build this momentum, not sometime in the distant future, but starting today, tomorrow, in the coming days and weeks, before the holidays, before the winter cold sets in, and before the deadly siren song of the waiting for the midterm elections sets in even more loudly. We have to seize the moment now. We have to seize the momentum and grow. We have gathered here today because we are standing on three profound truths that I want you to remember and I want you to return to when it gets hard. The truth number one, that a lot of people sense but are not yet willing to confront, and we need to go out there and make them confront this. Number one, there is no living with this fascism. If we allow Donald Trump to stay in power, his atrocities will multiply. Trump is already ordering assassinations. He is already threatening war. He is already escalating the danger of nukes. He is already defying the courts. He is already destroying science and medicine and the legal sphere and the institutions of the academy. He is coming for everything that is moral and decent and good. He has already categorized nonviolent, peaceful protesters as terrorists. He is already indicting and seeking to lock up his political rivals. If this regime is not removed from power, on the elections. Now, I know a lot of people are feeling really good today because of what happened in the elections yesterday. But while yesterday showed, yet again, that millions and tens of millions hate everything Trump is doing and everything he stands for, yesterday's election results do not change the nature of fascism and the nature of Trump. This is important. Trump incited an insurrection. Trump pardoned the insurrectionists. Trump is moving now to steal the next election. He is gerrymandering on a scale far beyond Prop 50 in California can keep up with. He has already threatened to deport the new mayor of New York City. And he is threatening New York City as a whole. The truth is, yesterday's election results will only further embolden Trump's determination to lock in his rule and defy any future elections. Counting on Trump to respect elections he doesn't like is like counting on Dracula to guard the blood bank. It's not in his nature. He must be driven from power. The energy, the hope, the determination we saw in the elections yesterday needs to join us in these streets, driving Trump from power. Truth number 3. There is a way to defeat this fascism. They are not all powerful. They are not God. We have power too. It is in the millions and millions who have shown themselves in protest and in other forms of opposition. We have the power to unseat this regime, and this movement, Refuse Fascism, and our partners, the movement we are launching today, we have a strategy that really can win. When millions of people rise up, not just once, but with sustained determination, we can compel and enable those within the halls of power to do things that they would never do otherwise. We have seen the potential for this in the millions who have protested again and again. But it's not just our numbers. I want you to think back to the divides I spoke of that go all the way up, the divides even within the ruling institutions of this country. Right now, those within the halls of power and the ruling institutions who oppose Trump's shredding of the Constitution, his trampling of our rights, his degrading of America's standing in the world, those who are opposed to Trump are on the defensive and they are overwhelmed. This does not change by calling them or lobbying them or even periodic protests, as positive as they might be. This changes when we stand up in our millions, centered in the nation's capital, coming back again and again, not relenting, demanding that Trump must go. This changes when we create such a crisis in the legitimacy of Trump that we compel his removal. We need to change who has the initiative in society and even in the halls of power. This has to be driven from below. It is possible, but it is on us. Now look, it would be much better if we were launching this movement today with millions. But the fact that we are thousands and not yet millions does not change the truth that I have just spoken. So in a very real sense, we are a lot like the abolitionists back before the Civil War. They were small in numbers. They were ahead of where even most decent people in society were at. But they were right. They said slavery could not be compromised with. It had to be abolished. We say the same of fascism today. It cannot be lived with. It cannot be contained. It must be defeated. It must be non-violently driven from power. They lived in a country whose a breaking point. So do we. When those in power are this bitterly divided and at each other's throats, when people in their millions are in motion, when the whole fabric of society is being ripped apart, a minority that is right, that acts with conviction, that does not relent, that minority can move millions and change history. This is what we aim to do. This is what we are launching today. We did not come here to make a statement. We came here to make history. So if you came for the day, I want you to decide if you can stay. If you're hearing about this but missed it, get to DC and join us. We are going out tomorrow to the campuses to rally the students. We are standing in front of the Supreme Court for our LGBTQ sisters and brothers and siblings on Friday. We are standing up every day, challenging this regime and calling on people to join us. We aim to grow right now. We are going to have bigger actions on Saturday the 15th and Monday the 17th, and then with our partners in the Remove Coalition on the 20th through the 22nd, right here in DC. Get here. Join us. The time is now. So as we go forward, there are people who will try to divide us, and we cannot let them. We have to unite all who can be united from different perspectives. It's going to take us all to stop Trump fascism. Some will try to attack us, and we need to use every attack to further expose the illegitimacy and bankruptcy of this regime and to rally more people to join this movement to drive it from power. Some people will get frustrated and give up on moving the millions. But we cannot give up on this in bringing them forward in nonviolent, sustained protest here, because this is how we can win. So in conclusion, I want to say that not every generation lives through times as momentous and consequential as these ones. But we look back in history at people who lived through turning points. We look at those who rose to abolish slavery, and we celebrate their courage and bravery. We look back at those who sat back and allowed Hitler to rise to power and carry out unspeakable atrocities. And we judge them, and we never forgive them. Future generations are going to look back at us, and they are going to judge us by how we handled this moment when a fascist tyrant came to power in the most powerful, militarized country in all of world history. We have a huge responsibility